I always get back and say, I thought Breathe was a luxury, but I've actually realised it's a necessity. My name is Vickie Shears and the company is the HR Dept South Warwickshire. My role is all about client relationships and onboarding new clients. One of the factors that led me to Breathe was the system that we had, I felt was a little bit archaic, not very user-friendly, not very appealing to the eye. I think I did demos with lots of different systems that I'd used before in other job roles, and I made some recommendations to the directors at the time to just kind of say, I think Breathe is a really great platform, functionality is amazing and it's really affordable, and I was really, really impressed with it. Everybody in the team loved it, got on board with it straight away. We were all commenting about how much more user-friendly it was. The majority of our clients are the same demographic as us in terms of small business, less than 20 employees that need a really punchy HR system, but are also looking for something that's easy to use, and I felt that Breathe was the right system for that. The Breathe Partner Programme, when I very first approached them for a demo, I was really impressed with how the team reached out to me really quite quickly, offered me a personalised demo. Some of the other platforms that I'd looked at didn't offer that. It was kind of, do you want the system or not? The partner team made it really easy for me to kind of think about how we wanted to roll it out. They offered me lots and lots of support. I could always drop the team an email and say, how do I do this? And they'd kind of support me, which was really, really good. And I've never worked with a third party or value-added service provider where that relationship is as close and as tight as it is with Breathe. Having the central hub where we've got all of our clients, and we've got over 100 now, all sitting in the system, and if a client phones up and says, oh, I'm having a problem with some holiday calculations or how to set up a working pattern because it's a varying pattern, for example, we can just log into the system, have a look at what they've done, and then give them real life advice over the phone. And I think that really helps with that client relationship. I chose Breathe for the simple reason is I've seen some really great systems and I know that they cost an absolute fortune to develop, and Breathe are really committed to enhancing their system. So when I look at other platforms that I've used maybe 4 or 5 years ago and I look at them now, they're exactly the same. So for me, the fact that Breathe is really invested in listening to the partners, which is great, because we're the ones listening to our clients who may say to us, oh, I wish it did this or I wish it did that. I have that forum to be able to feed that back to you, and so do clients. They can do it direct as well. So for me, it's a no-brainer to work with a third-party provider that really values that partnership relationship but is really invested in making their platform the best platform on the market, and we wholeheartedly think it is. I just think a lot of systems out there kind of have everything in, and as a small business owner you don't always need everything. So there are the modules that we can bolt on if the client needs that. When we've got a client saying, no, it's fine, I do all that on spreadsheets, I just kind of say, okay, just stop and think, how much of your working week is spent on updating those spreadsheets? And we're like, oh, it takes about, I don't know, maybe on a good day, like an hour and a half. Is that in the week? Or, oh no, that's every day. So that's 5 hours. If I could give you 5 hours back, would you want those 5 hours back? And they're like, actually, yeah, let's have a look at it. And then the minute they've seen it, it kind of is a no-brainer for them.